right, welcome. Good evening, everyone. We're here from Rochester Ice Arena in Rochester, New Hampshire. Division II matchup, Goffstown Grizzlies against the Rochester High School. And we're off. Rochester controlling. Intercepted by DeRusso, sends it in on net. Score! Right off, Grady Cretion. The goalie, I don't think, kind of got confused with the defense there. And that is number 60 of Grady Cretion's career. Took all of 10 seconds tonight to get his first one. And Goffstown 1-0 jumps out to a lead here. I think it was just a miscommunication there. With me tonight is Alex Gamache.
Hello,
Hello,
thanks
Alex.
for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Matt Sage doing the camera work. All right, bounces it back up the boards and out of the zone. Rochester McCarn over. Back to DeRusso. DeRusso over to Wright. Wright kind of having trouble handling it, but gets it up the boards. First shot on net for James Amarelli in goal. And the whistle had blown and knocked loose and in the goal, but no goal. Starting for Goffstown was Colby Gamache, Grady Cretion, Drew O'Brien, Colby Wright, Eric DeRusso, and in goal is James Amarelli. Well, Alex, this is the first game for Goffstown in 2 weeks.
Yep.
They haven't seen much ice time and couldn't even get much practice time, only a couple days in the last 2 weeks. So rust is definitely a worry here for Goffstown tonight. So first goal probably helped quite a bit. We'll see how it goes from there. Rochester trying to make something happen. Milanis now dumps it out of the zone all the way down. Going to go in on the goalie. Ouellette there. Saved by Matt Lacey, number 29, for Spaulding. Spaulding just defeated Dover a couple nights ago. Matt Lacey had a fantastic game, over 40 saves, and Spaulding got their second victory of the year. All right, behind the net, number 14, Brendan Grandin. Around the boards, over to Stewart. Picked up, coming in on number 5, Clardy. Pierce now also checking. Loses his balance. Back to the point. Shot Amarelli saved. That was Nick Gagnon taking the shot. Hunter trying to knock Gagnon off. We got a penalty coming up on Goffstown. No, guess it's on Spaulding. I didn't see it. Off to Sage now, trying to outrace it. And number 14, Grandin's going to get back, and we're going to have a power play for a cross check. Number 22, Ryan Hatfield's going to go off for 2 minutes. Goffstown now has a golden opportunity to put their lead up to 2. On the power play, we'll have O'Brien, Gamache, Wilkinson, Wright, and Cretion on the D.
Colby Gamache taking the face off.
Wright now handles it, yep. Sends it over to Gamache. Gamache over to Cretion. Back to Gamache. He's going to fire. Fires. Saved by Lacey. No rebound there as Goffstown was parked on their doorstep. So one of the milestones met today, Alex. We also have another milestone, right? How many goals for Colby Gamache?
3 more till 50.
3 for 50. He just got 100 points a few games ago for his career. Right down, Amarelli will play it. Cretion now has it. Cretion looking for Wright, just a little too far. Gamache there, Wright will keep it in. Tries to fire it over to Wilkinson, but just tapped up by the Spaulding defenseman. Cretion now quarterbacking from the point. Fires in, tipped a little by O'Brien. Back to Cretion, decides to keep it in, over to Gamache. Gamache, the candles. Oh, Spaulding breaks it up. DeRusso on for Wright, though, comes in. DeRusso stops it, sends it back out. DeRusso has it. Still a minute 12 left on the power play. Cretion now.
Cretion passes it up
to Wilkinson. DeRusso trying to slide it in behind the net. Goffstown going to get it. Gamache down deep on the forecheck. Wilkinson also. Nice backhand out and down to the end. Amarelli's going to have to play it. He's going to freeze it and get a face-off as Cretion makes sure there's no interference from the Spaulding. Not a very strong power play yet.
Nope, not yet.
But, as we mentioned, 2 weeks off. They've got a lot of rust to kick off tonight.
Yeah,
So hopefully they can do it. Milanis on the draw. Sage also. Off to DeRusso. So we have Sage, we have Melenas, and we have Olette on the second unit for the power play. Over to McGregor. McGregor sends it back to DeRusso. 36 seconds left. DeRusso looks for Olette. Up over to Melenas. Avoids a hit. Gains the blue line. Moves in. Going to drop it back for Sage, but no one's there. Sage is just a nice play by Sage to hustle and get back to it. He takes a hit. Trying to clear and just out of the zone for Spaulding.
16 seconds left in the Spaulding power play.
Off to Melenas, gains the blue line, back to Olette. Olette moves in, fine, nice save by Lacey. It was a nice hard low shot. Back to Olette in front. Olette back to McGregor. McGregor moves around Melenas. Power play is over, back to full strength. DeRusso was there, but he stumbles. Here comes number 2, Blaisdell. McGregor on the forecheck. Olette, just got an S of the hip to knock down Blaisdell. Offstown sends it in. It's going to be icing. Gamache is not going to be able to get there in time. And 11:13 left in the first period. 1-0 Goffstown. Kind of on a gift goal.
Yep. Right now we have Colby Gamache, Grady Cretion, Colby Wright, and Melanie Riendo.
Yep, Riendo's out there with her number 24. It was her number for years. Unfortunately, last year they didn't have the 24, so she wore 16. Beginning of this year, now they've gotten the 24, so she's back in her preferred number. Off comes Drew O'Brien. Gets it up to Cretion. Cretion's going to fire hard, and Lacey again. Key there again, no rebound, as Gamache was right on the doorstep. Face off to Lacey's right.
Colby Gamache taking the face off.
Face off won by Spaulding. They send it around. Off to McCarn. Can't quite get it out. Kept in by Riendo nicely. Tucks it behind the net. Back to Ricard. Kept in by Wright. Gets it to Gamache. Couldn't quite handle it. Cretion still forechecking. They clear the zone. It's off to Wright. Wright will bounce it up the board looking for O'Brien. O'Brien does gain it, and he is plastered on the boards there. Couldn't quite get that number. Wright now slides it into the zone. Riendo intercepts. Broken up. Gamache looking for the hip check. Wright is there. Oh, nice save by Amarelli. O'Brien now sends it up high. It does bounce over the line. Gamache trying off to the races, but couldn't quite gather the puck. They send it wide. Cretion now comes over. O'Brien really took a hard hit on the boards there. He comes off. I think he's okay, but he definitely took a hard hit. Spaulding looking up the middle. Broken up by Clardy. Jack Clardy out there now. Off. Back to the point. Fire. Saved by Amarelli, who scoops it up, and he's going to take the face off to his left. A lot of hard-hitting action. Spaulding is being physical out there.
Yep.
Taking some hits.
Out there now we have Theo Melenas, Luke Olette, number 13, Brennan Pierce.
Yep, and McGregor also on D. Has got the puck now. McGregor is going to skate it up the middle. He's got room. They're giving him some ice. Looking for Olette off the board, so Olette is able to get onside. Here comes McCarn, number 8. Broken up. Pierce now has it. He'll send it up. Kept in by Spaulding. Over. Pierce sends it up. Kept in by Egan. Egan now in the corner with Wilkinson. Wilkinson able to get the puck. He's going to send it around to Olette. Olette's going to take a hit from McCarn. Nice save there by James. He's going to take the face off. Spaulding has gotten some opportunities in the last couple minutes.
Yes, I have.
Off down a little running on their zone. We'll see if they can settle down a little.
Colby Gamache taking the face off. Drops it back to DeRusso. Clears it from their zone. Spaulding brings it up about.
It's Connor Vino, number 3, up to number 2, Brady Blaisdell, I think. DeRusso, nice hard check there. Separating from the puck. Sent back in. Cretion's going to be there first. He's able to knock it out. Trying to send Gamache away. I think it's not going to make. Gamache couldn't quite get there, and it's an icing in a way that was probably helpful. Brandon Grandin for Spaulding was getting ready to give Colby Gamache a pretty hard check there in the corner. It'll be a face-off to the right of James Immorelli. Jackson Farrow taking with Colby Gamache. Blaisdell, one shot. Oh, going 5-hole. James Immorelli just closes it in time, and the puck actually went up in his pad. So we'll do it all again. Spaulding does a change, at least the forwards. Face-off is Adam Esco, back to the point. Blocked by Gamache, right now. Sends it around to O'Brien. Good to see him back out. Nice chip out. Won't perfectly played, so it won't be icing. O'Brien gets the clear up the sideboards. Sends it back to Wright, who fires. No, that was DeRusso. I'm sorry. Back to DeRusso. Broken away. Spaulding on a 2-1, but Cretion with some strong back checking. It breaks it up. Goes in on Lacey. He's going to freeze it with Colby Gamache hot in pursuit. And we'll have another face-off. 8:09 left first period. Still 1-0 Goffstown. Score in the first 10 seconds. Grady Cretion's 60th career goal.
Calvin Sage taking the face off. Spaulding drops it.
Clardy also out there, and Melanie Riendo and Isaac, and that's going to be icing on Spaulding. So we'll go back to the Spaulding zone to take it. Sean Hunter out there, Calvin Sage.
With number 19.
Isaac McGregor.
Yep.
Melanie Riendo and Jack Clardy. Sage on the faceoff. Bounces back towards the Spaulding D. Spaulding looking for a breakaway pass. It's going to be too far, though. That will be icing also. And we'll come back. Let's see, third icing in the last 30 seconds. 2 by Spaulding, 1 by Goffstown.
Yep. We have Luke Olette out there. Number 3, Theo Melanis. Number 24, Melanie Riendo. And
McGregor. Down in the corner. McGregor able to break it up. That was a good play. Hunter Kamier was almost sent in alone there. Oh, nice pass out front, and they missed. Adam Encore, and we're going to have a face-off as the net came off the moorings. It'll be to the left of James Immorelli. That was a nice play. Adam Ensko had a golden opportunity there and just couldn't direct it into the net, just wide. Melanis on the face-off. Spaulding's won definitely a lot of face-offs there. That was Nick Gagnon taking that shot. Luke Olette able to play it out. Stopped by Ryan Hatfield, who's knocked down by Jack Wilkinson. Luke Olette able to punch it into the zone. He's going down deep to get it. He's on Ryan Hatfield, number 22. Does check him off the puck, but away comes Spaulding. Here comes a breakaway. Fired. What a save by Immorelli with the right pad on Colby Stewart. That was a big one. And an icing by Goffstown. Immorelli flashed his right-hand pad there. What'd you think of that save, Alex?
it was pretty nice. Really nice.
Good low hard shot. There was a rebound, but was swept out by Goffstown on the length of the ice. Gamache on the face-off right. Now sends him away. Cretion, it's going to be just a little too far, and that's going to be icing. I think that was a set play there, Alex.
Yes.
I think Grady released upon the face-off, went to Colby Wright, and he tried to get it up past the defenseman and give Cretion with his speed the opportunity of the breakaway, and it almost worked.
Corey Gamache taking the face-off again.
Yeah, Gamache. Goffstown hasn't won that many tonight. But Gamache wins another one to Wright. This time he doesn't do that play. Nice save again. Oh, and Immorelli had a dive to keep that puck. It kind of went off off his pad and went off Isaac and bounced dangerously in front. James Emerelli was able to cover it up. Gamache.
Gamache wins the face-off
Off
back
to
to
right.
Colby Wright.
Right, we'll send it up to McGregor. Cretion will have it. Cretion takes his time, bounces it off the glass. It bounces over. Oh, Goffstown was trying to get it. Here comes Cretion. He's going to have to wait. Gamache still in the zone, fires it on the goalie. Goffstown now clears. Brendan Grandin now for Spaulding has it. Over to Brady Blasdell. Broken up. Here comes Cretion. Out front. Sent in the corner by Spaulding. McGregor pinches, keeping it in. Gamache kind of torn down, but no penalty. Cretion, he's out. Nice stick handling, keeps it, fires just wide. Right now in the corner, he keeps it in, puts it back behind the net. We got a penalty coming up for a trip on Spaulding as Gamache was tripped going to go behind the net when Wright sent the puck behind the net. So Goffstown now will have its second power play of the night.
Yep. Goffstown's been doing really good with keeping it in their zone or out of their zone and stuff.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. Been a lot. I can tell Goffstown's a little rusty. Not to be unexpected.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we got Sage and we've got McGregor,
And Olette.
DeRusso, Olette, and Molinas out there for the power play. McGregor lost the puck behind the net. Comes out front, fires. Save by Amarelli again. And James has come up big this period again.
Yes. 5:31 left in the first period. Still 1-0 us.
1:44 left in the power play. Olette tries to get it past defenseman. He does. He's held up, though, enough. So McCann has it. Dumps it back down behind the Goffstown net. Molinas retrieves it. And we have we have something on the ice here.
Net.
The net is, the net's still launched. Okay. So we have an errant whistle. We'll have that face off to the right of James. Molinas. McGregor just able to pop that out. Drops it behind. DeRusso drops it behind from McGregor. McGregor now gathers it. McGregor looking for his options. Being bothered by Ryan Hatfield. Gets it up to DeRusso. DeRusso up the wing. Stops, moves nicely around. Drops it back off to Olette. Back to DeRusso. He's going to fire. Saved by Lacey. And we get a face-off. A lot of face-offs this period, Alex.
Yes. I would have thought there would have been less face-offs because of the power play that Grizzlies have.
That's true. Usually the power play runs, but yeah, this power play alone's had 3 or 4 face-offs.
Corey Gamache was the face-off.
Gamache, O'Brien, and back to Cretion. Over to Wright. Wright fires. Score! It went off one of the Grizzlies, and they're going to talk about this because it must look like a kicking motion, but no, it's going to count. 2-0. Do you know who that deflected off of? Was that Gamache?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
I think it was a Spaulding, a Goffstown player bounced off of, but it could have been a Spaulding player. It was Wright who took the shot. He had it wide open. And
bounced off number 7, I think.
Cretion.
Yes.
So Grady Cretion has got his second goal maybe of the game. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll check at the intermission here.
Corey Wright drops back, passes it up to Drew O'Brien. Drew O'Brien up to Corey Gamache. Corey Gamache fires. And good save by Spaulding.
All right. Okay, I couldn't quite hear the announcement, so I didn't quite get who they're crediting the goal to. We'll get that, though, in a minute. Two to nothing, 4:32 left. Gamache looking over for Pierce, who nicely moves in. Cretion almost had an opportunity there. Just put it aside by Spaulding. Cretion now comes back out with it. Fire, scores! Top shelf. That was a beautiful shot. And Cretion scores, and it's now 3-0. Goffstown kind of getting a bigger lead now.
That was Grady with a nice little top shelf on the right side. Went past his shoulder.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Just and it was a lot of hard work. He had to kind of work that puck, get around the D, and went up shot, and then we got someone dropping Clardy off the faceoff. Here comes Spaulding. Oh, right out front, save Amarelli. Nate Gagnon had a good opportunity there, number 6. Amarelli up for the task. Actually, I think shots are probably relatively even.
Probably, because they've mostly been down in our end, and we've mostly been down their end, so.
Save again. I don't know if that was a shot, though. Nice check by Riendo in the corner. Riendo again. Checks off Connor McCann. Broken up. Here comes Sage, along with Clardy. DeRusso up. Here comes, moves in. He scores! Nate Gagnon, number 6. Nice shot in on Amarelli. That was going to be a delayed penalty on Goffstown.
3:42 left in the first period. 3 goals us, 1 goal Spaulding.
So there's a penalty on Eric DeRusso, number 4, for a slash. That is not served because they scored before Goffstown could touch the puck. So now we're at 3-1. 3:42 left in the first period. Melenis, Wilkinson, Ouellette out there, along with Pierce and McGregor. McGregor trying to jump the play, didn't quite get there in time, but knocked the puck so to make sure there was no odd man rush there. Goffstown trying to clear it out. Pierce, nice job to keep the Spaulding player in check. Melenis sends it over to Wilkinson. Off to Pierce, back to Wilkinson. Pierce took a hit. Ouellette uses his body well to shield it and get control. Sends it up to Melenis. Pops up in the air. Melenis continues, puts it behind the net.
Goffstown puts it in their end. Spaulding up with the puck. Jumps it in on Grizzly zone. McGregor passes it up to Brandon Pierce. Brandon Pierce gets checked into the boards. McGregor, intercepted by Spaulding again. Oh, nice back check by Wilkinson. Again, a check by McGregor. Gamache now with O'Brien. Gamache sends it to O'Brien. Oh, Lacey with a save. O'Brien was robbed right to Cretion to O'Brien again out front. No goal. Oh, that was pretty. That was really pretty. Gamache gave right on O'Brien's stick. O'Brien had a great shot. That's just a good save. Off to Gamache. O'Brien coming back, trying to get it back, and a save by Lacey. Both goalies have had some difficult saves. Yes, they have.
Morelli's had a couple pad stick-out saves that have been very good, and Lacey's definitely robbed there O'Brien. Cretion, though, back again. Lacey puts it into the corner off his pad. Gamache looking for DeRusso. DeRusso up front, sends it over to Gamache. Gamache still in the zone, goes up front, kind of tripped, maintains control, sends it back to Wright. Wright sends it back to Gamache. Gamache now in the slot, fired just wide. DeRusso also dropped down. DeRusso now handles it. Gamache covers for DeRusso at the point. DeRusso, just couldn't keep it in, but gets it back to Wright. Wright has it. He's going to send it up into the boards, into the Spaulding zone. Controlled by number 14, Brandon Grandin. DeRusso on the forecheck. Keeps it in to Cretion. He's got Gamache in front. Couldn't quite get it. Nice try. Sage there also. Sends it back to Wright. Wright jumps it behind the Goffstown, Spaulding net, where Nick Gagnon, number 4, takes it. He's going to send it up. Number 24, Colby Stewart. Gamache broken up by Gagnon. Off to half field now for Spaulding. Can't quite get it. Sage, and nice forechecking by Sage, breaking up half field. But Matt Lacey freezes the puck. Minute 9 left, first period now.
Grizzlies take the face off the right side of Spaulding goalie. Calvin Shade's taking the face off. Drops it back to number 5. Back
Off to McGregor. Back to Clardy. Sends it up. McGregor trying to keep it in. Off to the races. Coming on Riendo. Riendo. Save by James Emorelli. Melly cut off most of the angle, so it didn't have much of an angle, and James was able to be right there for the save.
Grizzlies change up with Sia Melenis, Luke Olette, Isaac McGregor with Melanie Riendo, and
Jack Wilkinson. Back to the point. They fire right out front. Oh, big save by James. That was number 6, Nate Gagnon. He scored the Spaulding's first goal tonight. Oh, here comes a break. Olette now. He's got Wilkinson. Gathers it. Nice pass. Score! Oh, and Luke Olette paid the price as he twisted his body to get that centering pass out front and crashed into the boards. And Jack Wilkinson with a beautiful one-time, wasted no time putting it into the top corner. That was a pretty goal, Alex. That was pretty. Good passing.
Sia Melenis goes up.
4-1 now. Goffstown, 26 seconds left here in the first period. Here comes Spaulding. Riendo down in the corner. Up to Olette. Olette gets it to the point. Emorelli there for the save, and we're going to have a face-off with 15.7 seconds left.
Grizzlies changed up with Colby Gamache, Great Creation, and Drew O'Brien with Brendan Pierce and Eric DeRusso. Colby Gamache taking the face off. The Spaulding wins.
Spaulding keeping it in. Up now off to Creation. He's going to pass it away to O'Brien. Beautiful pass. Here comes O'Brien, and he scores! O'Brien with a nice move puts it in 5-hole between Matt Lacey's legs. But what a pass by Grady Creation. Sent it at the exact right speed up the middle. A little slower, and O'Brien has to break stride a little faster, and it goes by him and it goes into the goalie. So that was a Tom Brady-like pass. Right at the buzzer, and Creation was firing. And so Goffstown shaking off the rust, Alex. Takes the lead after the first period, 5-1. Back to the second. Back for second period action. Goffstown jumped out to a commanding 5-1 lead after the first period. And we're ready for the opening face-off. Gamache, O'Brien, Creation, Wright, and DeRusso. Emorelli in goal. O'Brien sends it in. Gagnon trying to, no. That was Nick Stone. Wright able to keep it in, drops it off to Creation, fires wide. DeRusso pinches down, he'll keep it in. Sends it back behind the net to Gamache. Gamache looking for O'Brien. Stone able to get it up to Spaulding, who sends it up to Nate Gagnon. He scored the first goal right there, though, to protect it. Number 9, 18 fires. That was Adam Enscall. And saved by Emorelli. Spaulding keeping it in. Still out front, right there to knock it into the corner. Gagnon looking for the point. Creation gets it. Couldn't quite break away. Back off McCarn. Gamache trying to send it up. He's bumped. And we've got an offside on Goffstown. Goal scorers for Goffstown. We started off. Grady Creation scored in the first 10 seconds. Colby Wright was the one who got that goal on the power play. It must have bounced off a Spaulding player in front. Then Grady Creation again, and then 2 beautiful passing plays. One, Jack Wilkinson scored from a feed from Luke Olette, who paid the price, and a beautiful pass right on Jack's stitch. And then Drew O'Brien scored on a beautiful move on a breakaway 5-hole, but set up by a beautiful pass by Grady Creation again. Melenis, nice check. Keeps it. Spaulding's going to fire it down behind Emorelli. He stops it, leaves it for McGregor. McGregor spins away. He's got some open ice up the middle. Isaac's got good speed. Off to Olette. Ouellette nicely goes around, gets it into the corner. Spaulding playing it. Vino Ouellette. Spaulding trying to get it out. Wilkinson with a bump. Off to Riendo. Riendo sends it up to Wilkinson. Wilkinson's going to dump it down behind Lacey. He's got it. Vino now. Sage trying to break it up. Clardy on the check. Down. It's going to go, not icing. They waved it off. Spaulding now trying to put it in front. They do. Emerelli trying to keep it out of the net. Turns and fires. Again, still there. Riendo, though, blocks it. DeRusso fired wide and high by Colby Stewart. Riendo now. Nice pass up to Clardy. Clardy tries to dump it in. He does. And I think we're going to call it hit. Must have hit someone on the bench.
Yeah.
Is I think what they're calling.
They took forever on my pretzel. And then some guy took my pretzel. Yeah.
Rough crowd here.
I know.
All right. Face off. Corbin Huntley out there for Goffstown, along with Colby Gamache and Sean Hunter.
Sean Hunter, yeah.
Melanie Rando and Eric DeRusso back on D. High stick, but it was played by our pass by Riendo. DeRusso sends it down. Goffstown offside. They don't quite gain. They're still offside. And they're going to call a whistle as Goffstown never fully cleared the zone. And will be a face-off now outside the blue line. 12:08 left in the second period. Gamache on the face-off. Over to Pierce. Pierce up to Hunter. Hunter knocks it down into the zone behind the net. Huntley down. Slide sliding around. Wright now trying to forecheck. Broken, doesn't get away. Colby Stewart breaks it out on a 3-0-2. Wright back checking on Stewart. Stewart is able to get around, but broken up by Gamache. Gamache takes a hit from Brandon Grandin. Pierce. Off now in front. Wright is going to shovel it into the corner. Getting it temporarily out of danger.
Clemont tries to break it up.
Off to Hunter. Connor Hunter. Nice save by Amarelli again. Spaulding buzzing around the zone. Hunter trying to clear it. Up the boards. Kept in. Gamache trying to break away. Stick fight is out of the zone. Huntley brings it back in. Gets it off to Hunter. Hunter. Ooh. Collision there on the center ice with Ryan Hatfield. Hatfield goes down. Hunter was able to get it in the zone. In comes Hunter Kimmier. Oh, nice pass up to Gamache. Partial breakaway. Stops. Looking for help. Tries to feed it back. Off to DeRusso now. DeRusso over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson fires. Short side. Saved by Lacey. Sends it in the corner. Spaulding sends it around. Kept in. DeRusso trying to keep it in. He does. Melenas fires it in front. McGregor, nice stretch to save that. Off to Ouellette. McGregor going down deep. Tried to feed it, but couldn't find it. Up to Gagnon. Nice play by DeRusso. As Nate Gagnon is the Spaulding goal scorer. He's had a few opportunities tonight. Speedy player. DeRusso hits Gagnon. In on Lacey. There's Melenas. Was looking for Sage in front. Sends it up. McGregor. Nice move. He's going to carry in the zone. He's got. Drops it. Looks like DeRusso or Melenas. Melenas drops it in. Out comes Brandon Bogard. Tried to pass it out in front was Clardy to Bogard. Didn't quite work.
Eric DeRusso was the puck, passes up, barely misses on the Grizzly player. Melanie with the puck.
Riendo fighting with Gagnon there. Sage comes in, makes sure it stays in, but Spaulding gets it and ices it down the zone, and we'll have a face-off back in the Spaulding end. 9:28 left. That was probably the longest stretch without a whistle, I think, tonight, Alex. That was about a 3-minute stretch of hockey.
Yeah, I think so.
Gamache on the face-off with O'Brien, Cretion, Wright, and Riendo. Back to Cretion. Fire. Nice save by Lacey. Cretion looking for the hat trick.
Ray Creason.
Sends it in on Lacey.
Drew O'Brien with a little hit in the corner.
McCarn being pinned. Out. Brady Blaisdell. Riendo around. Brady Blaisdell out front. Out there. Went between the legs. No one there for Spaulding. Gamache sends a blind pass off to Cretion. Cretion. Oh, he made Matt Lacey look silly there. Beautiful move. And Gamache with that no-look behind the back pass. He knew where he was. He knew where he was, and that was just comes from familiarity to playing. And Goffstown's out to a 6-1 lead, and we're going to have a goalie change here for Spaulding. Nothing he can do. Grady on a breakaway is pretty hard to handle. So that is Grady's third goal of the evening. That is Grady's 25th of the year, his 62nd of his career. That keeps his goal streak going at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. Grady's got at least one goal. Gamache with another assist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row for Colby Gamache on points. Colby Gamache has 15 goals, 16 assists going in tonight, 31 points. And we got a penalty here.
On the
Looks
Grizzlies.
like Grizzly. Looks like
For
McGregor
holding.
is going out for a hold, or yeah, it's Isaac McGregor going off for a hold. So Spaulding will get their first opportunity on the power play. Killing the penalty is DeRusso and Riendo on D. It looks like Wilkinson and Olette. Spaulding gets a face-off, keeps it in the zone. Fire, here comes a fire. Nice pad save by Amarelli, directs it into the corner. Spaulding comes away with it, trying to go out front. Looking back to the point to McCarn, Connor McCarn. Back down. Pass over to Hunter Kamir. Over to Hunter Kamir again. Broken up by Olette with a beautiful reach. McCarn keeps it in though. Sends it, Riendo there to make sure, and looks like the net is off its moorings, and we will have a face-off to the right. Good pressure.
Yeah.
Good pressure by Spaulding there. They were passing well. But Goffstown was able to keep it mostly to the outside, and that was helpful. All right, Goffstown changed up. McCarn now has it, fires, just wide, off to Gagnon. Gagnon to Kamar, broken, Sage. Sends it off, Melanis also on. Sage, Melanis, right, and Pierce out for Goffstown. Nice pass in. That was Jackson Farrow, able to right now, trying to, oh, and right got hit late there. Melanis trying to poke it. Right also sends it up the boards. McCarn, though, will stop it. McCarn over to Kamir. He's big kid, fires wide. There's a broken stick out front for Spaulding. Right now, pins on the boards, uses body well, and Melanis sends it the length of ice. Good job there by the penalty killing unit. 32 seconds left. Goffstown again changing. Pierce, the only one who stayed on. In comes out front. Nice tie up by DeRusso in front. Again, back to Kamir. Broken up. Here comes O'Brien. He's got speed. O'Brien, fire, save, and it's right there. An easy goal for Colby Gamache. Couldn't control the rebound, and it didn't know where it was. And it bounced and right in front, and Gamache pokes it home for the short-handed goal.
Couldn't tell. Did Colby get that goal?
Colby Gamache.
Yep.
That was Gamache sliding that in off of Drew O'Brien's breakaway. So definitely it's Gamache from O'Brien. I don't know if there's a third assist. We'll find out in a minute. Still 11 seconds left on the Spaulding power play. 7-1, Goffstown. Broken up again by Gamache. He's moving in. Oh, that was a tester. Good save by the Spaulding goalie. With 1 second left in the power play. That was labeled. That was labeled up corner, and Colby is very good at those type of things. He can probably one of the more accurate shooters on Goffstown, if not the most accurate. Him and Grady for sure. Riendo slides it in. Brandon around. DeRusso trying to keep it in. Kept in nicely by Jack Clardy. Skating is Connor Vino. Spaulding sends it up and out. Here comes a race. DeRusso able to get there nicely on Ryan Hatfield. He'll break it out front. 3 shots, finally. Scores. Colby Stewart. Unfortunately left alone in front. Goffstown was just kind of trying to get organized after the penalty kill. And he had a few good whacks at it. Actually, I don't know if that was Colby Stewart or Ryan Hatfield who got the goal. So now it's 7-2. 5 minutes left, a little over 5:50 left in the second period. Brendan Bogard out there. Bogard nicely checking. Sends it up.
Devo. Wait, no, that's not. Great Theo Molina shot. Spaulding.
Sean Hunter in there now. He's a hard hit. Out comes Colby Stewart. Makes a nice move. Sends it up to Hunter. Hunter trying to slide it in. Goffstown changing. It's off the ice. Sends it back behind the net. Sage now on the forecheck. Vino. Broken up by Clardy. Checked by Pierce. It did not go out. I thought it may have, but it didn't, I guess. But it's broken up by Goffstown anyway. They're onside, I guess. Now they're offside. Clardy slides it in deep. Huntley also on for Goffstown. Huntley getting in the way
Eric DeRusso with a nice
Riley
check.
Duchamp, 25. Sage. Duchamp breaks it up. Duchamp circles, finds Blaisdell right in the middle. Oh, almost out front. Oh, and a hard hit into the corner, and that's going to be a penalty. Jackson Farrow there ended up getting, it looked like, Colby Gamache. No, it wasn't Colby Gamache. From behind. Is that Eric DeRusso? Yeah, looks like it was Eric DeRusso who took the behind hit, and he's going to the box for retaliation, I guess. Boy, I didn't see that. But Jackson Farrow definitely got him from behind. And five on five. Boy, I kind of disagree with that call. He gets him in the back, and we end up at 5 on 5. Coach Slocum's not happy about the call, and lets his ref know that he respectfully disagrees. All right, full strength.
Gamache with the face-off.
Gamache, nice poke check around. He's got O'Brien with him. Gamache, nice pass. O'Brien scores! Beautiful pass by Gamache to O'Brien, who puts it in. And O'Brien has his second of the game. Big goal there, and it's 8-2. Puts the game back to a 6-goal lead. That was O'Brien's third goal of the year. And, Drew's new to the Goffstown High School program. He's played a lot of times for the Avalanche. And, if he can get untracked, which he is starting to, Well, Gamache and Cretion and O'Brien now are really starting to get to know where each other are. They've earned each other's trust, and they're really starting to be one of the top lines in the state. Out front, Bograd, I'm sorry. Spaulding sends it up. Broken up by an offside as Goffstown. Spaulding, Goffstown's a little upset. They thought Spaulding dropped that back into the zone, but did not, according to the referee's viewpoint. 3:54 left, second period. Spaulding, Goffstown again is offside. Sends it down into the corner.
Brent Pierce.
Pierce, yeah, down there. Huntley, Bograd. 20, back to Pierce. Pierce trying to pin on the board the Spaulding player. McCarn out front. Pops up in the air, and James Emerelli gloves it. We'll have a face-off to his left.
So, do you know how long Eric DeRusso's in the box for?
I think it was 2 minutes each.
Oh.
DeRusso got the unsportsmanlike, and the other one got a rough. So that was Jackson Farrell. So they should be out. They have to wait to a whistle, so they'll have to wait a few minutes. Out front, Hunter intercepts it. He's off. Got 3 Spaulding players on him right out front. Save Melenas trying to get it out front. Nice pass by Hunter there. Here comes Gagnon on right. He's got one of their goals. Oh, nice pass out front. Oh, what a beautiful save by Emerelli. Sliding across to save that one and get the face-off as the puck came off him. This game's taking a little longer than usual.
Yeah.
It seems to be a lot of stoppages in play tonight. Face-off is back, won by Spaulding, but it goes outside the zone. Gamache on hot pursuit of Connor McCarn, who was able to dump it back in. Pierce now has it, sends it along to Egan. For Spaulding, fires it across, back to McCarn. He tries to fire it, broken up. Sends it back in. Pierce able to deflect it out. Sent wide by Spaulding. Chasing Bograd. Out front to Cretion. Cretion's going to split the D. Going to go right up the middle. He's going to fire. Oh, just missed. Kept in by Pierce. Broken up by Spaulding. Here comes Cretion on the back check. Nice save by James. That was fired by Ryan Hatfield. A hard shot. Spaulding now down. 2 minutes left in the second period. Egan, broken up by Sage. Steps around. Tries to get it to Gamache. He's able to. Gamache with Cretion in front. Can't. Holds it though. Gamache going to dump it back. Off to Cretion. Cretion's going to dump it over. Nope, Cretion can't quite keep it in. Broken up nicely by number 13, Zach Egan. Cretion dumps it down. Nice pass to Clardy. Goes into the Spaulding zone. Clardy on the forecheck. Kept in by Melenas. Sends it around the boards. Clardy again. Broken up by Sage. Sage over to Ouellette. Ouellette, nice job. Yep, we're over to Sage with a beautiful pass. Oh, almost a good give and go there.
Ouellette.
Clardy sends it up. Melenas off to Ouellette again. Ouellette fires with the save.
With the puck in the low corners, broken up by Spaulding. Calvin Sage with the puck. Nice little
front,
hit in
no.
front of the punt.
13 sends it the length of the ice, Zach Egan, and we're going to get an icing call with 50 seconds left in the second period. Yep. So, Alex, it'll be interesting tonight. We'll see. I don't know how Merrimack did against Salem. If Merrimack does not beat Salem and the score holds, Goffstown would move into first place in the NHIAE ratings. They already are in first in points. But Merrimack hasn't played as many games. Nice pass out front. Hunter almost. That was a beautiful play by Brandon Bogard. O'Brien now also checking on it. O'Brien on the back check, takes the puck away, slides it back up. Again, O'Brien. O'Brien really on the move tonight. He's had a really good game. Riendo sends it up to McGregor. McGregor back over to Riendo. Riendo slides it up to Bograd. It's kept in by Hunter. He takes a hit up high, but Bograd there also, batting along the boards. Riendo. Brady Blaisdell comes in on McGregor. Nice play by McGregor, and frozen by Amorelli as the horn sounds for the end of the second period. End of the second period, Goffstown Grizzlies 8, Rochester 2. Back for the third.
Yep.
Back for third period action. Goffstown ahead on the scoreboard 8-2. Goffstown is expanding the bench quite a bit. Everybody getting some ice time, which is good. Helps in the development. Wright able to keep it in, fires it in. Off to Pierce. Pierce is going to dump it back in behind the Spaulding goalie. Number 3, Vino, Connor Vino. Broken up by Gamache. Sends it right out front.
O'Brien passes back to
Back
Colby.
to O'Brien. No, Pierce now has it. Sends it to Gamache. Gamache drags it out front. Bograd back to Wright. Wright fires it in. Bograd tips it wide. O'Brien now back to Gamache. Back to Wright. Wright fires, broken and blocked and slapped out of the zone. Pierce back to cover it. Pierce hits nicely, hits Gamache. Gamache, though, all alone, trying to buy time until the Goffstown changes. Rubbed off the puck as Spaulding attacks. Riendo bounces it back out of the zone. Pops right to Gamache. He's got Wilkinson. Fires it up high on the backhand as the Goffstown caught Spaulding on a bad change, which allowed a 2-on-1 break. Off now.
Riendo with the puck passes back to Luke Olette. Luke Olette passes it up to
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson.
Dumps it over. Spaulding bringing the puck in on McGregor. That's number 25, Riley Ducharme. Olette sends it up and out. Spaulding, though, sends it right back in. Played by James behind the net. Leaves it for Isaac. McGregor. Looking. Wilkinson. Slapped back in by Spaulding. Off the boards, Riendo to McGregor. McGregor patiently now over to Riendo. Riendo up for broken up. Zach Egan comes in. Nice save by James. Egan in the corner. McGregor fighting with Egan. Knocks him down. Takes another hit from a Spaulding player. Huntley gets it loose right out front. Oh, one off Olette's skate. Ryan Hatfield had a good opportunity there, but Olette was able to block it. Zach Egan now. Spaulding applying a little pressure. Huntley can't quite reach it. Sent out in front, just wide. Olette now handles it. Riendo. Wilkinson trying to get it, and Amorelli's going to freeze this and get a face-off as Spaulding applied probably some of their best pressure since the beginning period. Running time, 12 minutes left in the first period, third period. Goffstown up 8-2. Sends it up. Oh, beautiful pass to Hunter. Hunter moves in. Makes the move. Oh, nice save by the Spaulding goalie. Malena sent Hunter away with a nice pass. Bograd, Hunter, also back checking. Sage gets it over to Melenas. Sends it around the net. Wright comes down, pinching. Can't quite keep it in. Melenas does, though. Sends it back down to Clardy. Off to Sage, who can't quite get there. Bumps it out. Wright will gather it, and he'll send it back in behind the net, but Goffstown will have to clear, and Goffstown will change. Wright and Molina staying on. On comes
Colby and Grady.
Grady and Bograd. Brandon Bograd. Wright now has it. He's going to move it up the ice. Off to Gamache. Now Wright takes a hit from number 22, Ryan Hatfield. Cretion out front. Oh, trying to feed Brandon Brogard. Gamache over to Melenis. Melenis fires along the eye, scores! Cretion with the tip. And that's his 4th goal of the night. Set up by Melenis. I think Gamache may have got the other assist.
I think so.
Actually, Brendan Bograd, I think, got the other assist. We'll see in a minute. Could be his first points as a Goffstown Grizzly. All right. 9-2 running time, 10 minutes left. McGregor sharply moves, sends it up. Intercepted by, oh, nice shot. Scored by Adam and Scone. Made James move and was able to tuck it in between the 5-hole. And Spaulding has their 3rd goal of the night, 9-3. The clock will continue to run.
Luke Olette going into the boards. Isaac McGregor breaks it up. Luke Olette goes in for the puck. Isaac McGregor, puck goes into our end. That will.
They wave off the icing. Circling. Broken up by Goffstown. Kept in. Good hard hit there by Clardy.
Luke Olette goes up.
Back to Adam and Scone. He scored the goal for Spaulding a few minutes ago. Clardy again. Adam and Scone out front. Nice save. A lot of action in front. Amorelli's been tested this period again. Bograd, oh, kind of took the hit, kind of a leg hit there actually by Ethan Sawyer, but in comes and Scone again. Nice poke check by Riendo. Breaks it up. Wilkinson can't quite get a handle on it. Down to Gagnon. Melenis now playing D this period. Sends it up to Sage, but it's broken up. Oh, hits Riendo right in the shoulder. Or in the gut, one of those areas, and she's hurt. It's a hard shot. Yeah, and she's holding her side here. Definitely have the wind knocked out of her there. That was a hard shot that she took. All right, 8:14 left. The clock did stop for the injury, but now they've started it up again.
Cody Gamache with the face-off.
Right out front. Gamache now with Sage and Hunter. Right has it. He'll skate it out. Sends it up for Melenis on the side. Hunter now. Off. Gamache will cover it. Morelli plays it for Gamache smartly. Gamache now to Hunter. Or Sage, I'm sorry. Hunter on the check. Ties him up. Spaulding is able to gain control, sends it down to Melenis. Melenis off to the races. Finds Gamache at the blue line, tips it into the zone. Down behind the net. Spaulding now breaks it out. Sends it up. Comes Connor Marshall right there first, though, able to wrap it around the boards. It will get out of the zone. Spaulding not able to keep it in. Melenis now has it. Spaulding clears the zone. They're back on side. Back up to Sage. Spaulding kind of sends it down. Kind of just sending it down deep in each other's zone right now. Goffstown changing. Cretion, Bograd, Sage is still on. Pierce and McGregor now on the D. McGregor turns and spins. Finds Pierce. Pierce back to McGregor. McGregor looking for Sage. Hit the ref or took a bad bounce off the boards. Cretion now sends it down deep. Spaulding player lost a stick but regains it. Off down, Bograd after it. Able to send it down and around behind the net.
Great Creason with the puck. Gives the Sage.
And Spaulding's going to ice it down to the other end. And as the clock continues to run with 6:15 left in the third period, Goffstown with a commanding 9-3 lead. Next game for Goffstown is on Wednesday. They travel up to Wolfboro to play the Kingswood team. They're a tough team. Their record is I think they're below 500, but they play tough teams, so that will be a bit of more of a challenge for Goffstown. .5:45 left. We got a penalty here on Spaulding. Interference. Fires, nice tip, and Creason tips a shot by Pierce through and in, and that is Creason's fifth goal of the night. I think that may be some record of some sort. Pierce with the shot from the point. Creason with the goal on the power play. And we're ahead 10-3. McGregor. You know, some players are just goal scorers, Alex. And
yep.
Grady, he just touches the puck and it finds a way. Finds a way in. That was a beautiful tip. Down to beat the goalie. Out comes Spaulding, coming in on the play. Fires high. It was a good hard shot. Bograd, and we got a penalty here.
On us or?
No.
Yep.
Interference on McGregor. So Spaulding will have a power play for the 2 minutes while it's running.
Look Ouellette out there with Colby Wright, Eric DeRusso.
Spaulding fires and scores off a broken stick. The shot, actually, broke his stick, but it slid through, and a lot of traffic in front of James. I don't know if he ever saw it, and it slid in the ice, and that did not take Spaulding long to score on the power play, and it's 10-4. Lots of goals coming fast and furious tonight.
Yep. Luke Ouellette with DeRusso, Colby Wright, Jack Wilkinson, and
Jack Clardy.
Jack Clardy.
DeRusso jumps and keeps it in, but Spaulding breaks it out on a 3-on-2. Wright and Clardy moves in. Nice save by Amarelli. He had a nice 2-on-1 there. Nate Gagnon fires, broken up by Clardy. Fires in, and Amarelli will glove it, and we'll have a face-off to the left. Riendo's still not back on the bench yet. And then again, it's a 10-4 score. No reason to rush her back here. Spaulding again fires from the point. Didn't quite get through. Back to, nice shot, save. Kate Ellis out there for Spaulding. Fires it in, Melanis and Ellis. Ellis in the corner. Melanis takes it away, and he's off. Melanis, he's got Huntley with him. He's also got Bograd. Melanis going in, drops it, fired wide and high. O'Brien now back on D. Huntley. Here comes Spaulding in, poked away. Dumps it back in. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Goffstown sends it up and into the Spaulding zone. Sage on now also with Huntley, Melanis, and Pierce back on D, along with Bograd. Bograd comes off and Hunter comes on. Broken up by Huntley. Huntley puts it down deep. In comes Nick Stone. Spaulding, he turns the corner, heads up ice, gaining some speed, coming in on McGregor and DeRusso. Sage also there. McGregor forces him deep.
Hard hit by Hunter, knocking him off the puck. Pass over to the corner, to the other blue line. Kept in by Spaulding, drops it in. DeRusso, no high stick. Reverses it over to McGregor. Can't quite get it. McGregor with a hard hit on Jackson Stryer.
Eric DeRusso going up the...
DeRusso now rushing up the line. Gains it. Fires. Pushed off to the side.
1 minute left in the period.
Off to Jackson Stryer. Hard hit by Goffstown again. Ooh, and a sandwich there. Hunter with Ryan Hatfield. Avoiding a check is Eric DeRusso. Kate Ellis and Bograd Hunt Clardy takes it. Gets it up, reverse, picked off. Here comes Jackson Farrow. Around McGregor. Save Amarelli. And I don't know if we'll even get the face-off with 20 seconds and counting down here. So Goffstown will go to 9-2.
Yep.
Depending on what Merrimack did tonight, they could be in first place. Face-off now, back. Fire, nice save by Amarelli. James has had a good night. It was tough to keep some concentration, I think, especially this period with the game well out of hand, and that will end it. The final score are Goffstown Grizzlies 10, Rochester 4. Thanks, Alex, for helping out. Matt,
no problem.
Good job on the camera. Thank you. So if you can come up to Wolfboro next Wednesday, that'd be great. Thank you all.